He coached me in Little League, and he asked me to come down here and talk to him. And he likes to say that he taught me everything I know about baseball, but it's up for interpretation. So from Little League, I played AAU baseball, which I'm sure a lot of you do with hockey. You play on travel teams, you travel a lot, you go a lot of places. And one thing that was stressed to me from an early age is that if you don't get good grades, you're not going to play, you won't be out on the field. So it was really never a question of me of whether or not I was going to give an effort in school. And one thing I noticed is by the time I got to my freshman year, which I know is where some of you are sophomores, but there gets to a point where you're no longer doing it because your parents tell you to, or because you have to get good grades. You do it because it's something you want to do. You want to get good grades. You want to take pride in your work. And I think that was a really important transition for me. And one thing I noticed was that the most important skill you can have as a student and as an athlete is time management. You have to know where your games are, when your practices are, when you do stuff at home, when you do stuff in a lunch, per se. So I think that it's really important that a lot of you try and master that concept as early as you can, because it's something that I'm sure the other seniors on the team can tell you. If you procrastinate on a paper or studying, it only hurts yourself. It doesn't hurt anyone else. And it really just doesn't bode well for you. When he asked me to talk, I thought, what are a few things I wish I'd known my freshman year? I'm coming off my freshman year. I got 3 years to go. What do I wish I'd known? One thing for sure is that it doesn't get any easier. Freshman year is the easiest year you'll have. But the best way to work through it is just hard work. There's no other way around it. You don't try and cheat the system. You don't try and do the minimum. If you work hard, it will be easy for you, and you will set yourself up for success. And one thing I feel that I've done is, like Coach Ellis said, I've played baseball all through my life. And I've also had academics as a very important part as well. And I feel as though 3 years of hard work up to senior year has set myself up for success, which is the same thing that you guys can do as well right now. And you're only halfway through your freshman year. You have 3.5 years to go. Just because maybe you didn't do well, it doesn't mean everything's lost. It doesn't mean that there's always a chance to start over, and that's really what is important to me. Another thing, coming off an athletic background, trying to pull that into the classroom, is that I saw everything, every homework assignment, every test, every quiz, as almost like a challenge. You wouldn't back down from a challenge if it was on the ice hockey, if it was on the rink. You wouldn't say, wow, this is a really hard team, let me just stay at home. You would go there, you would give your best effort, and you know in your mind that you can beat them. And really that's the way that I took that approach in the school. I said, this is a hard test, this is a hard class, but it doesn't matter because hard work gets you through that, gets you through those tough times. There's just really no other way around it other than working hard. Another thing, the first 3 years I worked hard, like I said, to do well in school, but I didn't really know what I was going for. Yeah, my goal was to play college baseball, but I didn't know where I wanted to play. And one thing that kept coming up is over this past summer, this summer before my senior year, I played on a travel baseball team. We went to tournaments. We were playing in front of college coaches. And the questions that they ask are never, is he a good player? Because they wouldn't have seen you if you weren't. You wouldn't have been there if you weren't. It's how is he in school? What are his grades? What kind of kid is he like? And the most important thing is that you want your coaches to be able to truthfully say, yes, he's a good student. Yes, he's a great kid. He's not going to give you trouble. Because they won't take you if you're not. You're not worth it to them if you're going to fail off the team freshman year, if you're going to go do something stupid. So really it's about shaping who you are, who you want to be, through hard work, through dedication. Because there's no shortcuts if you want to do that, if you want to succeed. And nothing will ever be given to you. No matter what people say, no matter what it looks like, people who are in the top spots work hard to get there. They put themselves in positions for success, and that's why they're there. So if there's one thing I could tell you is that nothing's given to you. Work hard. Dedicate yourself to something that you like to do with it. hockey, another sport, some other activity. But if you have goals in life, then you have something to reach for. I would say hard work gets you there all the time.